We've all been there, staring at a textbook feeling like you're trying to decipher ancient hieroglyphics. Hours tick by and the words swim before your eyes. You know you need to study, but the thought of another grueling cram session makes you want to curl up in a ball and disappear. It's enough to make anyone question the meaning of life, or at least the meaning of that history chapter. But fear not, dear student, for there is a better way. Studying doesn't have to be a painful slog through a swamp of information. It's time to ditch the all-nighters fueled by coffee and despair and embrace a more strategic, dare we say, enjoyable approach to learning. Think of it like this. Instead of trying to force-feed your brain a mountain of information in one sitting, why not break it down into manageable, bite-sized chunks? Just like you wouldn't try to eat a whole pizza in one go, or maybe you would, no judgment here. You shouldn't expect your brain to absorb everything at once. So, put down the highlighter, grab a comfy chair, and get ready to discover some fun and effective tips to help you study smarter, not harder. Because let's be honest, wouldn't you rather be binge-watching your favorite show right now? With a little planning and a sprinkle of creativity, you can ace those exams without sacrificing your sanity or your social life. First up, let's talk about the Pomodoro technique. No, it's not some fancy Italian dish, although it does involve tomatoes, sort of. This time management method is all about breaking down your study time into focused intervals, traditionally 25 minutes in length, separated by short breaks. Here's how it works. Set a timer for 25 minutes and dedicate that time solely to studying. No distractions, no checking your phone, no contemplating the vastness of the universe. Just you and your books, or notes or flashcards, you get the picture. Once the timer goes off, reward yourself with a 5-minute break. Get up, stretch, grab a snack, check your messages, whatever helps you relax and recharge. After 4 Pomodoros, take a longer break of 15 to 20 minutes. Think of it like interval training for your brain. By alternating between periods of intense focus and short breaks, you'll find that you can actually concentrate better and retain more information. Plus, those little breaks will give you something to look forward to and prevent you from burning out. Now let's talk about mind maps. Imagine this. You're lost in a forest of information with no map, no compass, and no sense of direction. Sounds terrifying, right? That's what it can feel like trying to study a complex topic without a clear structure. That's where mind maps come in. They're like a roadmap for your brain, helping you organize information visually and make connections between different concepts. Think of them as a more creative and engaging alternative to traditional note-taking. Start by writing the main topic in the center of a blank page. Then, draw branches radiating outwards, each representing a subtopic or key concept. Use keywords, short phrases, and even images to represent ideas. The key is to keep it visual and engaging. As you add more information, you'll start to see the connections between different ideas emerge. It's like building a web of knowledge, with each strand representing a different piece of the puzzle. Mind maps are particularly helpful for visual learners, but they can benefit anyone looking for a more effective way to organize their thoughts and study material. Let's be honest, studying can feel like a never-ending cycle of reading, highlighting, and rereading the same information over and over again. But here's a secret. Simply reading and rereading your notes isn't the most effective way to learn. To really solidify information in your memory, you need to actively engage with it. And what better way to do that than by testing yourself? Think of it like a dress rehearsal for the real deal. By quizzing yourself on the material, you'll be able to identify any areas where you're struggling and focus your study efforts accordingly. Plus, there's something incredibly satisfying about acing a self-test. It's like giving your brain a little pat on the back and a boost of confidence. So ditch the passive highlighting and embrace the power of active recall. Who says studying has to be boring? Break free from the monotony and inject some fun into your study routine. Think of it like this. You wouldn't eat the same bland meal every day, would you? So why subject your brain to the same dull study routine? One way to spice things up is to find a study buddy or form a study group. Not only will this make studying more enjoyable, but it also provides an opportunity to bounce ideas off each other, clarify any confusion, and keep each other motivated. But remember, the key to a successful study group is to choose your study partners wisely. Look for people who are just as committed to learning as you are and who won't distract you from the task at hand. So there you have it, a crash course in studying smarter, not harder. Remember, studying doesn't have to be a dreadful experience. By incorporating these fun and effective techniques into your study routine, you can make learning more enjoyable and less stressful. Don't be afraid to experiment and find what works best for you. After all, everyone learns differently. The key is to find a method that helps you stay engaged, motivated, and on track to achieve your academic goals. And remember, take breaks, reward yourself for your hard work, and don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Now go forth and conquer those exams. You got this.